All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Butchart, for being here today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, first question. What are the top three issues, your top three issues, and why?
Okay, my top three issues are restoring credibility to the court. The court has had some problems in the past. It's the closest court to the people. It's the people most people will have business with one way or another, whether it's debt collection, death, marriage, or litigation of some other type. And I will deal with that in the court as fairly, justly, equally, and impartially as I can. The second important issue is bail reform. Um, as we had on the March 3rd ballot, the question of bail was there, yes or no. Should bail be just on just ability to pay, or should other things be considered? And certainly they should be. More than two, with roots in the community, the person's background experience, is whether he has a job, whether his family is in the community. And I will certainly consider all of these things and not rule out release on recognizance. There's no reason to have bail if you are fairly certain the person will return to court.
Name one.
And the third issue is the truancy issue. No juvenile should be saddled with a juvenile record because it's a straight pipeline from school to jail. It puts a lot of barriers and blocks in the way of a person getting ahead. And I'll see most of these cases are referred to juvenile court. Some, of course, I'll have to deal with and hear, but any case of this kind I will deal with full consideration of the power of what a juvenile conviction can do.
Okay. Name one goal you want to accomplish within the first year if elected.
What I want to do is work with the other Justice Cook to automate the operations of the small claims court so it's easier to file and it's easier to draw paperwork when you have filed and you collect. It's easier to pull up the records of the past, and that will be a convenience and a help to the community. And a service to the community will also cut costs. And I want to cut costs as well. We don't need to send every deceased person with an unaccompanied death to the $6,000 Dallas Forensic Institute. Only a small portion of deaths or homicide or of suspicious nature. I've dealt with many years in a crime lab. I've spent 8 years in a crime lab. I think in most cases I can recognize suspicious deaths, and I'll deal with those. And in doing this, 100 deaths will cost you, the taxpayers, $600,000. And the courts are already under pressure to cut costs, and money from the commissioner has to be begged. And I don't want to beg the commissioners for more money. I want to make it as efficient and as fluid an operation as we can that serves the public.